My friends, we begin with a serious situation developing here in ADW. Earlier tonight, as the talent was entering the arena and before we went live on the air to you all, our cameramen captured a vicious attack backstage. The footage you're about to see may be disturbing and graphic, and viewer discretion is advised. As you can see, Tater, one of the most respected wrestlers here in ADW, was captured entering the arena when all of a sudden, bam, right there. A masked individual began to attack Tater with devastating strikes, began to use the environment to their advantage. Ugh, just sickening. Tater, of course, caught completely unaware. And here you can see another shot of the attacker using the rental cars in the parking lot that sometimes our talent use to get between arenas and, cracking that metal right into the back of Tater's head. Well, the fight continued on, and it eventually made it to the top of the loading docks here in the ADW arena. The attacker does seem to be significantly taller than Tater, about a head above the former NPO leader, which only leaves a few culprits when it comes to contracted talent. And the turning point is right around here, where you can see as the attacker throws Tater into the barricade, the weight of Tater's body completely separates the barricade from the concrete. Unfortunately, the attacker realized the barricade was gone, and this next part is hard to watch. Another shot here from our cameraman on a different level. Just diabolical. ADW officials were obviously more concerned with Tater's health, and the assailant escaped in the chaos. Tater was taken to a local medical facility where he was diagnosed with a mild concussion, 2 herniated discs, and several stress fractures along the spinal cord. However, in a bit of good news, Tater is expected to make a full recovery and return to the ring. Unfortunately, that return will not be tonight. As president and owner of ADW, I call upon this masked assailant. You made your statement. Now come make it between the ropes. Take Tater's spot. You win, you'd a guaranteed spot at WrestleDongerously 3. But I have another guarantee for you. It's not going to be easy. Salem is ready to tear you apart. With that said, my friends, let's get on with the show. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ADW Living Dongerously Our first matchup will be tag team action as System Failure goes one-on-one, or two-on-two rather, with Vicious and Delicious for the ADW Tag Team Championships. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are as excited for ADW Living Dongerously as I am, despite the rough start to the proceedings here tonight. We are here, continuing on, as System Failure makes their entrance here. System Failure, of course, former tag team champions Beeb and London, revealed at the last event here in ADW. Beeb and London now looking to reclaim the gold from Vicious and Delicious. But their mindset has changed since they became System Failure alongside Orion. We will see if that change in mindset is enough for them to recapture the ADW Tag Team Championships from the longest reigning ADW Tag Champions. The longest reigning ADW Champions, in fact. They have held the title for well over 400 days. Will that reign stop here? Welcome everybody to ADW, the final event of ADW Season 2, ADW Living Dongerously. Our first matchup about to get underway as we await the entrance of the Tag Team Champions. Oh, well that's anticlimactic. Why'd the controller disconnect? There we go. It was literally just sitting on the desk and it decided, nah, no longer. Controlling conspiracy. My hand, I'm not doing nothing. It's just sitting right there. Gotta have a controller hooked up. That's just how it is in this game. As Vicious and Delicious make their entrance here. Of course, the longest reigning tag champions. Longest reigning champions in ADW history, putting the belts on the line against the champions they won it from, the team of Beeb and London. And as we start off this contest, this is bound to be what they call a slobber knocker.
The following contest is scheduled for and is for the All Dongerously Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 501 pounds. System Failure. And their opponents at a combined weight of 533 pounds. They are the All Dongerously Tag Team Champions, Vicious and Delicious.
Of course, ladies and gentlemen, this will take place under ADW Tag Team rules, a count out of 20 on the outside. No holds will be barred from this matchup. And that is what it's all about right there. The ADW Tag Team Championships on the line in the first match of ADW Living Dongerously. The bell has rung. We are underway. Beeb and Bront to start things off here. Elbows to the midsection of Bront. And right away, both competitors looking for an advantage, but Beeb, quick tag out to London. Beeb perhaps the smallest competitor in this matchup as London completely bowls over Bront. Oh, and stomping on the face. And again, focusing on each limb. And another stomp to the face again. Look at that head scissors from Bront, though. Did your stream pause? Oh, no. Back elbows to the midsection from London. Also, welcome in, Bront. Oh, my goodness. The height on that maneuver there. London looking to stop Bront from getting a tag. Irish whip into the corner. Bront with a power slam. And a stomp to the lower back. Bront looking to take control of this tag team matchup. And now a tag out to Macho Aubrey. Macho Aubrey, of course, competing for the ADW World Heavyweight Championship later tonight. Tag out to Beeb here, and it looks like we're going to see a double team maneuver. Looking like a double choke slam to Macho Aubrey. Oh, and a knee lift from Beeb. Double axe handle to follow. Right on the spine, a system failure takes control. Macho Aubrey rolls out of the way in a diving forearm, followed by a kip up. Macho Aubrey, of course, needs to not look past this matchup. This is for the ADW Tag Team Championships. She does have a world title match. Of course, the referee's in the camera shot here. Macho Aubrey needs to not look past this matchup. The ADW World Championship looming heavy later on tonight as Bront shoulder tackles London off the ropes. Macho Aubrey sends Beeb into the ring. And Bront, oh, I thought Bront was about to make a splash, but Beeb was halfway across the ring. Oh, reverse suplex. And a shot to the gut. Beeb now shoulder tackle to Bront. And a standing shooting star press. Oh, but Bront with a kip up. I don't think Beeb saw it. Right hand. And now looking to stop. Oh, but Beeb managed to get the elbow drop from the top rope. And here's the cover. Hook of the leg. Kick out at 2. Bront was driving. Dang. I love cats too. I hate being allergic. Elbows to the midsection from Bront. And now Bront looking to get back into this matchup for Vicious and Delicious. Was not able to get Beeb into the corner there for some reason. Striking maneuver there, followed by a Northern Lights suplex. Oh! Followed by a suplex again. And now Beeb dragging Bront away from his corner, away from his teammate Vicious and Delicious Macho Aubrey. I think Beeb was looking for a deadlift German suplex, did not find it. Overhead belly to belly instead from Bront to Beeb. Beeb sends Bront into the ropes. Back body drop. Followed by a kick to the spine. Beeb now looking to tag in his partner as Bront rolls to the outside for a breather. Oh, I think London was going for a shoulder tackle. Macho Aubrey was ready for it, but not ready for the second one. Of course, the team does have a count of 20 as Bront rakes the back of London. DDT on the outside as the referee's count resets after London leaves the ring. Knee to the gut. Strike after strike. London looking to overpower Bront here on the outside. And Bront is sent back into the ring. London now rolling back in as well. Lifting Bront to his feet. What does he have in mind? Looking perhaps for a choke slam. Oh, not quite. Bront with a back elbow. Avoids disaster. Oh, and the drill peck from Bront. Throws London into the ropes and gets a drill peck off of it as Macho Aubrey is now tagged in. And a kick to the spine from Macho Aubrey to London. And now Macho Aubrey perhaps looking for, oh, look at this, a Fujiwara armbar on London. London, though, quickly rolling out, knee strike to the top of the head. Kick to the gut from Macho Aubrey, though, and look at this. Oh, and a neck breaker, a back neck breaker almost. Beeb and Bront are now tagged in, the fresher competitors. Oh, and Bront immediately looking for the Aquajet. He hits it. The Aquajet lariat. Hook of the leg. Here's the cover. Referee needs to get in position. No, kick out at 2. Bront now looking to maneuver Beeb into the corner. Does so this time, but Beeb fights out of it. Now before taking a shot from Macho Aubrey. And now again, Bront throws Beeb into the corner. This time he's not able to maneuver out. What do they have in store here? Electric chair from Bront. Macho Aubrey on the top rope. Oh my goodness. What a maneuver. And Macho Aubrey looking to take advantage here. Wearing down Beeb, looking for the victory here for Vicious and Delicious. And now focusing on the arm of Beeb, stomping down on the palms, or the paws, rather. And now a tag in to Bront, quick tag in, making sure neither competitor gets or loses too much stamina inside the ring. Drop kick from Bront to Beeb. And now powerbomb position. Oh, and a powerbomb to Beeb's spine first. Bront again looking to perhaps throw Beeb into the corner, but Beeb fights out of it. And a big boot sends Bront spiraling to the mat. Tag out, and now London is the legal competitor. Bront on the outside, shoulder tackle from London to Macho Aubrey. Bront stunned on the outside after that big boot, but managed to regain his senses just in time. Fisherman suplex from Bront on the outside. Really lovingly rendered ass. I wish I could make it bigger. Bront lifting London to his feet. Our other announcers getting out of the way as London is thrown into the barricade. Oh, and into the announce table. And a diving elbow drop. Where's the mod that adds an ass slider? London sent back into the ring. Bront enjoying the momentum that is on Vicious and Delicious's side as London again went for a shoulder tackle on Macho Aubrey, but Macho Aubrey ready. Bront now thrown into System Failure's corner this time. London looking for a suplex. Oh my, looking for the Magic Killer. The Magic Killer from System Failure. Bront crawling for a tag. Beeb looking to stop it, and he does. Twisting the arm. And now Beeb lifts Bront to his feet. Striking combination here. Oh, and the cave-in stomp on Bront, and here's the cover. Legs are hooked. And Macho Aubrey breaks it up. And a little bit of a combination there from Beeb. Now now Beeb climbing up to the top rope. Bront motionless, but slowly getting back to his feet now. Going for a crossbody. Bront moved out of the way. And now Bront thrown into System Failure's corner again. And again, they might be looking for some double team maneuvers here. Fireman's carry slam there, assisted. Why does this keep disconnecting? I'm about to just move to keyboard. I wonder if my controller's timing out. Oh, and London has a submission maneuver on Bront there. Hurricanrana from Bront to London. Now London sent into the corner. Game wants me to assume direct control. Yeah, really. Bending the arm back of London there. And now a bit of a face wash with his forearm. And an alley-oop powerbomb to London. It really did just decide to focus on ass pound there, huh? Welcome in, JC. As Bront looking for the Aquajet Lariat. He hits it again. This time on London. Hooks the leg. Here's the cover referee in position. Kick out, or rather, B breaks it up at 1 and escapes the ring, escaping Macho Aubrey's wrath, perhaps. London back to his feet, doing a sit-up. But now Bront powerbomb position. And a powerbomb to London, the strength of Bront on full display here. Macho Aubrey now. Power slam, looking for that crawling headbutt. And now look, hook of the leg again, but Beeb ready, breaks it up before the referee can even count 1. Macho Aubrey does not take lightly to that, though. Oh, Beeb escaping, taking out the back of the knee, going for a drop kick, moved out of the way, and Macho Aubrey is focused on Beeb right now as London recovers in the corner. Oh, a knee lift right to the face, Kamegoye knee from Macho Aubrey, and now Macho Aubrey again turns her attention to London, ducks underneath, going for a clothesline, seems to have missed the mark. Oh, and a backbreaker from Macho Aubrey. London lifted back to his feet, looking again for another backbreaker. Macho Aubrey hits it yet again. Could we see a third? Oh, not quite. The SOS from Macho Aubrey. Macho Aubrey is not done with this flurry of offense here. Back body drop. And London just does not have an answer for Macho Aubrey's offense. Another backbreaker. And finally, Macho Aubrey up to the top rope. London motionless on the ground. Look out! The sleep drop! Macho Aubrey hits the sleep drop. Oh, and look at this, though. London! London with a small package. Kick out at 1. Macho Aubrey rolls out of the ring to get a breather. I don't think she was expecting that roll up as Beeb gets tagged in. Very, very wise. And looks like Macho Aubrey's fighting with a crowd member, giving the old Italian gesture. As Beeb looks to take control of this matchup. Suplex on the barricade. Oh, and a kick right to the side of the head. And now Beeb looks to enter the ring. Macho Aubrey recovering. Beeb looking to fight with Bront. Oh, and an enziguri, and that sends Bront off the side of the ring. Macho Aubrey, though, here to take advantage. Going for a leg drop or a knee or something. Gets tied up in the tree of woe, but manages to escape before Beeb can capitalize. And now Macho Aubrey, what does she have in mind here? Oh! Hangs Beeb up over the top rope and a kick right to the side of the head. And now again a power slam looking for the crawling headbutt. No one to tag out to, so she goes for the cover herself. No! Beeb powers out. Macho Aubrey lifts Beeb back to his feet now. Bending the arm. Hammerlock position. Oh, and a back elbow from Beeb. Oh, and the cave-in stomp on Macho Aubrey. Beeb quickly goes for the cover here. Oh, and Bront comes in out of nowhere. Out of nowhere to break up the pin. Macho Aubrey kicks Beeb off. That was almost disastrous for Vicious and Delicious. Gut wrench slam into a gut wrench power bomb. Oh, but a cheap shot from London. And now Macho Aubrey looking for some revenge, but not quite. Forearm from London as Beeb looks to recover. And now Macho Aubrey wrenching the nose back on Beeb. Macho Aubrey trying to figure out what she needs to do here to put away System Failure as Beeb back elbows to the midsection of Macho Aubrey. And now a single leg takedown, and now Beeb just pounding away on Macho Aubrey. Beeb lifting Macho Aubrey up and a kick right to the side of the face. Looking perhaps for another one. No, a ripcord knee lift. And now Beeb tags out to London. Oh, and then a flying forearm. He really is just standing there. Forearm to the spine of Macho Aubrey as London recovers, I think, faster than Macho Aubrey was ready for. And look at this. Running clothesline again in the corner. A duet of clotheslines, followed by a forearm smash. And now London going back to Beeb. Quick tag outs to make sure neither competitor gets fatigued. Standing shooting star press again from Beeb to Macho Aubrey, followed by a second one. Are we going to see a third? Not quite. Beeb decides he's done enough. Tags out London. Tags in London, rather. Macho Aubrey finally crawls to the tag for Bront. And now Bront is in the matchup. Oh, and a drop kick to the back of the head. London rolls out of the ring. Bront, though, not about to let him escape. Tope suicida through the middle rope. Of course, the count is to 20. They have plenty of time out here, should they so choose. But Bront looking to enter back into the ring here. Perhaps looking at Beeb now. Oh! But Beeb pulls Bront's head right against the top rope. London gets back into the ring. Bront has recovered. Now these two back on equal ground. Bront back elbows to the midsection of London. London blocks a strike from Bront. Oh! And a big clothesline. As London goes for the cover, shoulders are down, leg is hooked, and Macho Aubrey breaks it up. Beeb sends Macho Aubrey to the outside, and both of Vicious and Delicious are on the outside now. And this fight has spilled out of the ring as System Failure looks to pick apart Vicious and Delicious. Oh, a forearm smash to the back of Macho Aubrey's head. And the two legal competitors are still London and Bront. As this fight continues on the outside, Uranagi on the barricade. And London feeling it now. Oh, and Bront twists the arm back, and now perhaps looking to go save Macho Aubrey, but look out, SOS to Beeb on the outside. And these two teams continuing to fight. London sends Bront against the barricade. Count of 9. Another Uranagi on the top of the barricade. We've reached a count of 10. Halfway through the count now. Oh my goodness, what a pounce. And these two need to get back into the ring if they have any hope of getting the championship. I mean, System Failure, of course. Especially with the count out still going. London is so focused on Bront, he might be missing the count here. Count at 17. Are we going to get a double count out here? No, London makes it back in. Oh, and Bront makes it back in at 19. This match continues. Back elbow to the midsection of London there. Head scissors from Bront. And now Macho Aubrey tagged back in. Very good idea as Bront took a beating on the outside there. Macho Aubrey with a combination of strikes to London. Macho Aubrey looking to turn this back in Vicious and Delicious's favor, rather. Prepping for something here. What could it be? A slam, looking for that crawling headbutt again. She hits it. Goes for the cover, but Beeb's already in the ring. And look, the referee was distracted by Orion. Orion trying to take off the top turnbuckle in Beeb's corner. And now the referee doesn't even notice there was no pin about to be attempted there. Macho Aubrey sends London into the ropes. They crash into one another. Aubrey goes for a spinning back fist, misses. Fighting back against London here. Emotional support Catboy interfering. Rolling fireman's carry slam there. Macho Aubrey now tagging in Bront. As London lay motionless in the ring. Stomp from Bront to the chest of London. And a forearm smash, almost an elbow there. Going for another stomp, this time London rolls out of the way. And a clothesline into the corner. And now choking Braun out in the corner. Of course, the referee does have a 5 count if London decided to hold. But he did not. Elbow strike to the spine of Braun as Beeb gets into the ring. Ripcord and a knee lift. And now look at this, Bront. Small package roll up. Oh, but Macho Aubrey was getting ready to interfere. And that might have cost the pin as the referee noticed her first before the pin. Beeb now getting sent into Vicious and Delicious's corner. Tag out. Looking for a little double T maneuver here. Fireman's carry. Wasteland. Fireman's carry slam. Look at that. A senton assisted by Macho Aubrey's shoulders. And now another fireman's carry position here from Macho Aubrey. Dropping Beeb face first on the top turnbuckle. And these tag team matches are always a time here in ADW. As both competitors want to find out who will be the best tag team, who will walk away with the ADW Tag Team Championships. Macho Aubrey looking to pull Beeb back to their corner, but Beeb fights out of it. And now looking for a suplex, and Beeb hits it. Beeb finally gets a tag out to London. London in the ring. Oh, looking for a kick, and Macho Aubrey hits it. Missed the first one, hits the second. Oh, and what a judo throw from Macho Aubrey there, almost a hip toss. And now looking again for these backbreakers, of which London has not had an answer for yet. Macho Aubrey thinking better of whatever she had planned and tags in Bront. What happened? This is the first matchup. Tater was attacked backstage and has not been medically cleared to fight. I have called upon the masked assailant that did so to take Tater's spot. That will happen later tonight in a WrestleDonia 3 qualifier. But this is the first matchup of the night. The ADW Tag Team Championships on the line. System Failure against Vicious and Delicious. Oh no, look at this. Did Braun tap out? I think Braun tapped out. System Failure are your new ADW Tag Team Champions.
Here are your winners, and the new All Dongerously Tag Team Champions, System Failure.
Out of nowhere, Braun gets locked into a submission move by London. And System Failure have taken the ADW Tag Team Championships, ending the reign. Ending the reign of Vicious and Delicious, just like that. I'm in shock. I wasn't expecting that. I was sitting there getting ready to run down the rest of the card, and all of a sudden, Brock going to be the next assailant in the parking lot. I am so sorry. Someone is dying backstage. The end of an era. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, what a fight that tag team championship was. Well, in case you missed the introduction, while the talent was entering the ADW arena, Tater was assaulted in the parking lot by a masked assailant who ended up throwing Tater off of our loading docks. Tater was diagnosed with a mild concussion, 2 herniated discs, and several stress fractures along the spinal cord, but is expected to make a full recovery. However, he has not been medically cleared to compete tonight. Therefore, that masked assailant will indeed be competing tonight against Salem in a WrestleDonia 3 qualifier, no escape match. The WrestleDonia 3 qualifiers are about to begin. All of the stipulations were randomly selected, and our first one is about to get underway. It will be Devin going one-on-one with number 1, Waluigi, in a WrestleDonia 3 qualifying match where the winner gets a guaranteed spot at WrestleDonia 3. The loser is thrown into the randomized pool. And ladies and gentlemen, this will take place inside Hell in a Cell. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the Hell in a Cell WrestleDonia 3 qualifier match.
The following is a Hell in a Cell match. Making his way to the ring from the edge of reality, weighing in at 213 pounds,
Devin making his entrance here inside Hell in a Cell. This will be a one-on-one matchup where the winner will get a guaranteed spot in the WrestleDonia 3 tournament. Details, of course, of the WrestleDonia 3 tournament have not been fully announced yet. But a guarantee on the roster, on the bracket, is a big thing to fight for. The WrestleDonia 3, the WrestleDonia tournament has always given success to the winners.
and his opponent, representing the bad guys, from Mustache Mountain, weighing in at 200 pounds, number 1.
Waluigi number 1 making his entrance here. The Hell in a Cell match is diabolical, is brutal. But both of these competitors are... It's him. Both of these competitors, I think, are ready for the challenge that the Hell in a Cell brings. Devin, of course, former United States champion. Hope he's in Mario movie too. Me too. Waluigi has fought for the World Championship when it was held by Kazuchika Okada, fighting on ADW's side. The Hell in a Cell is lowered, and we are about to get underway here. Waluigi, Devin, one-on-one. The bell has rung, and here we go. Waluigi, of course, with the significant height advantage here in this matchup, perhaps the strength advantage too, but Devin likely with the speed advantage here. Kick to the midsection as these two begin fighting right away in the ring. Looking perhaps for a neck breaker, not quite. Forearm to the spine there. Stomping down on the back of the head, and here comes Devin's agility, but not quite enough. Waluigi had it scouted. Double leg takedown as Waluigi slams down the hammer fists on Devin. And now Waluigi bending the nose back, and of course my controller dies. Hold on. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix this right now. We'll get back to the matchup in just a moment. We're gonna fix this right now. Okay. Excellent. I think we're fixed. At least I hope we're fixed. Here we go again. Stupid controller. It's a brand new controller. This is what happens. It might be timing out. The screen comes back and I'm dead. Not quite. Waluigi now up to the top rope. As Dev slowly gets back to his feet. Oh, and a jumping neck breaker there. Dev back to his feet again, and now spilling to the outside. The narrow passageways between the ring apron and that steel cell are not ideal for fighting in. As Waluigi sends Devin crashing to the floor there. Running clothesline. Now this might just become who is the better striker here, as these narrow passageways usually only lend themselves to striking rather than grappling. But Devin, as these two just continue to throw each other back and forth. Oh, and a European uppercut to Waluigi. And I felt my voice did not like that. Jawbreaker followed. So we're gonna sip some water here. Another European uppercut. As these two fight on the opposite side of our hard camera here. Oh, Waluigi ducks under the strike, delivers a strike of his own. And another European uppercut that sends Devin to the other side. But Devin was ready. European uppercut sends Waluigi to the other side, and here we go. The back and forth. Oh! Face first into those steel steps. Devin back to his feet. Oh, but Waluigi with the jawbreaker, taking the momentum away. This might be the turning point here, as Devin slams against the cage. Oh! Oh no! Reversed! Waluigi went face first into the steel cage. And another European uppercut from Devin to Waluigi as these two continue to fight on the outside, these narrow passageways. Waluigi sent into the cage this time. And now this time reversed as Devin goes face first into the cage. These two completely encircling the ring now. And Waluigi finally sends Devin back inside the squared circle. Fireman's carry here from Waluigi. But Devin manages to fight out, twisting back, and another forearm to the top of the neck, or the back of the neck, rather. And now hooks the leg. Here's the cover. Shoulder up at one. And now Dev hammerlock position. Oh, and a hammerlock flatliner there. And here's the cover. Not enough. Waluigi powers out. That hammerlock flatliner, a devastating maneuver. Oh, and a DDT kneeling there from Devin. Now twisting back again, looking for that forearm. Waluigi has not managed to find an answer there yet. And now Devin climbing to the top rope where he is most comfortable. Oh, and a corkscrew! Shooting star press! But Dev, not done yet. Again, looking for another hammerlock flatliner. And shoots over. Here's the cover. Is it enough to put Waluigi away? It is. Dev wins and is guaranteed a spot in the WrestleDongia 3 tournament.
Here is your winner, Dev.
That was very short, but Dev just went back and forth in 2 signature maneuvers. And there was nothing Waluigi could do, I think. Devin wins this matchup. Match felt so brisk compared to the last one. No shitty morphs today, but perhaps in the future. Well, luckily enough, that is not our only qualifier for the night. As I pay out the points here. As we get set, of course, for the next one. Which I actually am not going to lie. Have to remind myself what this next one is. Because I don't remember the order in which I have them. Ah, yes! Okay. As we get set for that, I'm actually going to futz with my controller again here. Do that. Excellent. Boom, boom. All right. Might take a little bit in between setups, but we won't have our matches interrupted anymore. Well, if you thought that match was going to be brisk, this one might be even more brisk. It will be Agent 47 going one-on-one with a Kubi Hold. And this is not a normal matchup, of course. This one is a tables match. That's a bit of a shake up. The table. If you could throw a knife and end the match immediately, like,
The following
oof.
is a tables match. Making his way to the ring from Romania, weighing in at 187 pounds, the Assassin.
Agent 47 making his way down to the ring here. They're bringing back Sean Bean to Hitman 3 in spring. Gotta remember to play that. Hell yeah. Of course, the ring surrounded by tables. Tables plentiful underneath. No pinfalls or submissions in this matchup. Instead, you have to put your opponent through a table in order to be declared the winner. And of course, this is another WrestleDongia 3 qualifier where the winner will be guaranteed a spot in the WrestleDongia 3 tournament. Oh my, the Kubi Hold, of course, going a little bit old school here, returning back to form.
And his opponent, representing the Dream Team from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, weighing in at 244 pounds, Behemoth.
The Kubi Hold, oh my. The pyro and everything in the back. As the Kubi Hold stalks his way down to the ring. From everything I've been hearing backstage, Akubi Hold has gone through a sort of transformation almost since being announced for the now canceled ADW For Whom the Bell Dongs. Realizing perhaps that his success was not up to par. I can't tell what's clothing and what's flesh. No, it's For Whom the Bell Dongs. At least I think it was. Now you're making me second guess it. I don't think I put tolls in there. He stares into my soul. We'll see if this new mindset, or rather this old mindset, as this is more reminiscent of old Akubi Hold. For Dong the Whom Bells. We'll see if this mindset carries him to a win tonight against Agent 47. The winner moves on to WrestleDongia 3. This matchup is underway. Agent 47 right away taking the initiative, taking control. Akubi Hold fighting off. They crash into one another in the middle of the ring. This is a tables match. The only way to win is to throw your opponent through a table. For Dong the Dong Dongs. Oh! I thought Akubi Hold was perhaps going for a back suplex, but Agent 47 reversed into a bulldog. Northern Lights back body drop there, escaping the DDT from Agent 47. Elbow drop, and now pounding on the knee of Agent 47. Going to be very interesting to see if Akubi Hold will be focusing on the legs here. Of course, without your legs, it's going to be very hard to lift your opponent enough to throw them through a table, but there are other means that Agent 47 may resort to if Akubi Hold chooses to go that route. Kick to the midsection. Akubi Hold now. Power slam. Very textbook as he escapes the ring. Agent 47 doing the same, and now Akubi Hold going for some steel steps. I don't know if that's wise. Sleeper slam on the outside. Of course, that table precarious there. German suplex on the outside, and Akubi Hold rolls over. They are right next to that table. Oh, and into the barricade. May have been the best thing for Akubi Hold there. Blocks the kick. Now Akubi Hold sends Agent 47 into the barricade himself. You fool, you gave him more weapons. And Akubi Hold now taking control, but Agent 47 fights out of it. And again into the barricade, and this is just almost a loop of who can get out of this. Back elbows. There was some jank there. Love it. Love the jankiness of this game. And now a suplex from Akubi Hold to Agent 47. But a kip up. And now 47 looking to throw Akubi Hold elsewhere, but Akubi Hold not about to let it happen. As these two continue to fight for dominance here. A striking combination from Akubi Hold. And that may have taken Agent 47 off guard. Oh, and a chair now introduced, but Agent 47 quickly got it out of Akubi Hold's hands. Akubi Hold sends 47 into the ring and follows. Akubi Hold now kick to the side of the head, right on the jaw, as Akubi Hold takes control of this matchup so far. And now both competitors on the outside yet again. Agent 47 with table in hand, but it falls to the floor. Back elbows as Agent 47 escapes the tie-up here. And 47 thrown into the barricade again. This time, looking for a Russian leg sweep on the barricade, and Akubi Hold gets it. Kick to the midsection. And now Akubi Hold thrown again into the corner of the ring. Agent 47, though, eyes focused on the table. Akubi Hold looking underneath the ring. A table of his own. We might have a table fight here. Oh, and Akubi Hold gets the upper hand. Akubi Hold now taking Agent 47's table away from him, but not quite. Takedown from Agent 47. Now Akubi hold gets thrown back into the ring. 47 with table in hand, looking perhaps to introduce it into the ring. But Akubi hold exits the ring. Was backing up from 47, but 47 just levels Behold with a right hand. Kick to the midsection. Now Behold perhaps going for that table, back elbow. And these competitors enjoy turning their backs on one another, I've noticed, which is not wise, especially with Agent 47 in the mix here. Chair in hand for Akubi hold, but 47 sees it and ducks underneath and leaves the ring. Table in hand for 47, but Akubi hold's got a chair, but the table's faster. And now the table has been introduced into the ring. 47 climbs in. Behold follows right away. Kick to the midsection as 47 looks to take advantage of this. Went for a back elbow. Just misjudged there. Clothesline from Behold and another clothesline. And Behold is roaring back here. Sweeps out the leg from underneath. The ring is just a formality. That's what it feels like. Table in hand for Akubi hold. Throws it down. I think he realized 47 got back to his feet, but he was not quick enough. 47 sends Akubi hold to the apron now. Grabs a table, throws it down, chooses better of it. Love this AI. But a striking game here as Behold manages to come out on top with a kick to the gut and a kick to the arm. And now again focusing on the legs with a knee breaker, or rather a shin breaker there from Akubi hold. Now table in hand, again throws it down. What's Akubi hold got in mind here? I don't even know if Akubi hold knows what he's thinking. Oh, and an arm drag as Agent 47 ran at Akubi hold, but a kick. And Akubi hold drops the table. Akubi hold leaves the ring now. As 47 sets up that table, that's precarious there. 47 leans Behold against it. Could we see the end of the match right here? 47 looking for a suplex. He hits it and 47 wins. That is not the face of someone who thinks correct.
Here is your winner, the Assassin.
47 moves on with a guaranteed spot in the WrestleDongia 3 tournament. Tables match down as 47 moves on, defeating Akubi hold. What will the future hold for Akubi hold? I suppose we will have to find out another day. Take a sip of my water here as we move on. Whew, all right. As we get set for the next matchup here. Where is my thing? Here we go. It is the former ADW World and Extreme Champion Flareth going one-on-one against the Demon King himself, Ganondorf. WrestleDongia 3 qualifier in the mix. This is a tables, ladders, and chairs match. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Making his way to the ring.
Vote, I beg you.
Pennsylvania, weighing in at 149 pounds. Girl Dynamite.
Flareth making her entrance here. This tables, ladders, and chairs match about to take place. As there is no championship or briefcase in the mix, this will end via pinfall or submission. The big spender.
And his opponent from the other side of darkness, weighing in at 279 pounds, Demon King.
Ganondorf certainly has the size advantage in this matchup. But that has not particularly stopped Flareth from achieving success inside the ring. Ganondorf versus Flareth TLC match. Tables, ladders, and chairs. As we get set to find out who will move on with a guaranteed spot in the WrestleDongia 3 tournament. Of course, losing these matchups does not mean you won't make it in the WrestleDongia 3, but it does reduce your chances quite drastically as you are added to the randomized selection pool when the brackets are finalized. The matchup is underway. Ganondorf with a running knee lift right away. Flareth kicks Ganondorf off. Went for a diving, I think, corkscrew elbow drop. Did not hit the mark. Forearm strike to Flareth there. Of course, Ganondorf, a well-renowned striker within these ropes, but known to use his power every so often. Flareth, though, the agility, tornado DDT off the top rope, and now goes for the cover. Could this be a quick matchup? No. Ganondorf not about to give in that easily, as Flareth comes back with strikes of her own. Ganondorf avoids the last one, but is kicked off by Flareth there. I mean, I'm just thinking of the, what an arm drag by Flareth. I'm just thinking of the Mooney versus Minoru Suzuki match at ADW Forbidden Dong. That matchup, of course, currently, I believe, holds the record for the shortest ADW match. Fastest win in wrestling history, 3 seconds. Chair in hand, but Ganondorf knocked it out. Oh, and Flareth just thrown out of the ring. What happened in the 3 seconds? The person was already down. It was a Money in the Bank cash-in, and they just pinned, so it was 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. It was over. As Ganondorf is thrown into the steel steps, like the dude had just gotten beaten up, like, dramatically. And so the dude cashed in the briefcase and just pinned him. And it was over. And he was the champ. Snapmare from Flareth, kick to the spine of Ganondorf, as this fight has spilled to the outside. If you want a non-Money in the Bank cash-in, then it would be, I think, it's either one of the older, like, Bam Bam Bigelow matches in WrestleMania, or it's The Rock versus Eric Rowan, where The Rock hit a rock bottom and then pinned Eric Rowan. Like, as the match started. It was just finisher, pin. Punch to the gut as these two continue to brawl on the outside. Ganondorf sent into the barricade. Flareth went for a clothesline, did not hit it. And again, another match where the ring is just a formality here. Flair sent into the barricade there. Wrestling speed runs. Well, it's like the current like standing record. Oh, and a kick to the gut makes Ganondorf drops the steel steps. The current standing record for fastest elimination in the Royal Rumble is indeed 1 second. His feet hit the ring and then he got clotheslined out, and then that was the elimination Royal Rumble. I think it's been tied like once or twice. Ganondorf sent into the steel steps, midsection first. Oh! And Flairith just brought Ganondorf's forehead down onto her knee, and that might have busted Ganondorf open. Yeah, you can see it just barely mixing in with the hair there. Looks like a cut on the upper eye of Ganondorf. Kick to the side of the head, and Flairith would be wise to focus in on that cut. Of course, once that blood starts getting in your eyes, you start to get blinded. Becomes harder and harder to see. Steel steps in hand for Flairith, but she thinks better of it. Ganondorf sent into the barricade again. Flairith now chair in hand. Slamming the chair down on Ganondorf. Went for another one. Ganondorf rolled out of the way. But Flairith ready. Oh, jumping neck breaker. And the physics are going wild in this game. Ganondorf sent into the barricade yet again. As Flairith looks to take control of this matchup. Size advantage be damned. Steel steps in hand here. And now I think Flairith is just waiting for Ganondorf to realize what he's in for. It might take a bit. I fucking love this game. There it is! Face first onto the steel steps. It's like the long wind up to a joke. I swear to God. Ganondorf sent. I knew exactly what was happening, but oh my God. Flairith still taking advantage here, but Ganondorf with a back body drop. Oh, and Flairith went face first into the apron of the ring. Forearm to the spine there. Now Flairith sent up the ramp. Let's hope the game does not crash here like it has before. Hammer fists now. Oh! An elbow strikes. Your fucking life ends 20 minutes from now. And now Fireman's carry position by Ganondorf here. Dropping down and a right hand right to the face. But Flairith back to her feet now. As this light gets blindingly brighter, what is happening? Why are there so many spotlights? The ADW stage crew really needs to figure out what they want to do here. As Ganondorf stomps down on the chest of Flairith. Oh, and a clothesline there from Ganondorf to Flairith. And this is where the padding ends. This is all concrete here on the outside. I do have to specify that I do not believe falls count anywhere. So these competitors will have to find a way back into the ring in order to win this matchup. Oh! And Ganondorf sent to the ground after an arm wrench from Flairith. And now a striking combination, but Ganondorf catches the leg. Oh, and a back kick right to the face. Cell phone flashlight going crazy. Knee lift, and now another striking combination from Ganondorf, who is so skilled at those. Kicks to the face of Flairith there. But Flairith back to her feet quick. Oh, reverse STO there from Flairith onto the concrete. Likely exacerbating that cut as these two begin to move up the ramp now. That stage ramp where the wrestlers make their entrances, firemen's carry onto the concrete. And now Ganondorf, European uppercut, and again Flareth goes face first onto that concrete. Ganondorf lifts. Oh! Flareth manages to escape now. And a Hurricanrana. And now these two fighting back towards the ring. Punch to the gut. I can do so real quick. Oh wait, I can hand them off. We have been requested. You have been requested. Okay. Aubrey will be putting them down in a minute. Okay. Striking with these knee lifts here. And so far, Ganondorf has taken control with his striking acumen here. As these two competitors continue to fight. Hammer fists again to Flareth. And by the time these two get in the ring, it might just be a formality at that point. As these two continue to brawl on the outside, if someone can get a pin or submission, it might just end. And again, Ganondorf, a ground and pound here. And Ganondorf is loving this. The momentum completely shifting to Ganondorf's side here. God, you're so lucky, Flareth. Flareth finally rolls out of the way of one of Ganondorf's strikes. Hurricanrana, spine first on the concrete. Flareth now, what you got in mind? Oh, drop kick to the side of the head. And Flareth looking to fight back into this matchup. This time now ground and pound on Ganondorf. Delivering those left hands. Ganondorf rolls out of the way of that strike. And getting into a strike fight with Ganondorf, not necessarily the smartest idea. But look at Flareth, her agility on full display. Arm drag. And a drop kick to Ganondorf. This is just a street brawl now, it really is. Now these two have fought somewhat within. They're around the ring now. And an arm breaker from Flareth, and now bending the arm back. A little bit of joint manipulation. Perhaps looking to take away the striking force of Ganondorf. And finally, Ganondorf is rolled back inside the ring. Flareth follows. And Flareth perhaps looking to seal the win once and for all after a street brawl. There's Eat Defeat! Eat Defeat to Ganondorf! Here's the cover, leg is hooked! Oh, not enough! Ganondorf powers out! Oh, but look at this! Ganondorf right away! Military press! Oh, into a spine buster! And now here's the cover by Ganondorf! Not enough! Flareth powers out at 2. And both of these competitors, I think, thought that was it. And look at that, a springboard from Ganondorf. Springboard forearm, we do not see that often. As Ganondorf stomps down on the chest of Flareth here. Looking to swing the momentum again back to his side. Flareth breaks out of the collar and elbow. Ducks underneath the ropes. What does she have in mind here? Going for that steel chair again now. Chair in hand as Flareth re-enters the ring. Perhaps waiting for Ganondorf to get back to his feet. Oh, yes, she is! Delivering a shot right to the top of the head of Ganondorf. Ganondorf rolling to the corner, looking for some reprieve. Does not find it. Face first into the top turnbuckle, followed by a knife edge chop. And Ganondorf finally fights out of it. Running clothesline. And another running clothesline. And we've seen this combination before. Here comes the sweep. Ganondorf roaring back into this. And here's the cover. Leg is hooked on Flareth. And she powers out. throwing Ganondorf off of her in surprising fashion. Ganondorf now outside of the ring. And now steel steps in hand. Flareth with chair in hand, going for a strike, but Ganondorf managed to avoid it. And now Ganondorf with the steel chair. Shonen protagonist indeed. Flareth sent into the barricade again, and again Ganondorf picks up the chair. Again manages to hit, and now striking on the back of Flareth. Oh, and that chair went flying. Oh, and we've got a little glitchery. My favorite. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what happened when White managed to win the United States Championship. Will this happen to Ganondorf? Could Ganondorf use the glitches in this game in order to win the matchup? Reverse STO. The arm strats are back. Striking maneuver from Flareth there, though. As Ganondorf is sent back into the ring. His arm was not rehydrated properly. It might turn out. Look at this. Flareth, imaginary arm grab, but hits the eat defeat anyway. Here's the cover. Oh, and Ganondorf powers out again. Oh my goodness. Look out, look out. Here's the cover. Oh, and it's still happening. Ganondorf is morphing into something else entirely. Oh, look at this, a roll up from Ganondorf. Is it enough? No, Flareth powers out. Ganondorf managing to make it back to his feet, but now a victory roll up from Flareth. Oh, and Ganondorf powers out at 2, and these two are still fighting. Oh my lord, what is happening? Look at this. Somehow managing to use the arm to get a suplex was Ganondorf there. Flareth went for a running something, did not manage to hit it. Oh, look at this. They crash into one another. I don't know how Ganondorf is managing to pull Flareth over to the ropes, but he does. This is fantastic. Look at this. Ganondorf throws Flareth to the outside. What does Ganondorf have in mind? Oh, and a baseball slide over the middle rope. Flareth back into the ring. Ganondorf looking to grab something. He warped the steel chair, I think, from the other side, and that steel chair just went flying. I saw it barely in frame there. And Flareth looking to get back into this matchup. Ducks underneath, look at that roll right into an enziguri. Ganondorf into the corner. And what do we have in mind here? Oh, knife edge chop. Looks like he picked Flareth up with his teeth. Oh, and a knee right to the side of the head. Is that enough? Ganondorf, the glitch has overtaken Ganondorf. Oh, it's overtaken him for sure. It has overtaken him for sure. But it's not enough for Flareth to stop fighting now. Ganondorf crawling to the rope. Oh, this is gonna be fantastic. Resting against the top turnbuckle, and Flareth somehow bending the arm across the top rope. And now choking Ganondorf in the corner. His arms can't be raised to defend it. And now here's the cover on the glitchy Ganondorf. Is it enough to seal the victory? No. Oh my goodness, you gotta put him down, Flareth. It keeps going, living Dongerously. Flareth gnawing on the glitchy arm. Now lifts Ganondorf up, looking for Eat Defeat again! She hits it! Here's the cover after the third Eat Defeat. Is it enough? No! Ganondorf powers out again! I don't believe it! This matchup is still happening somehow, somewhere! Right hands being leveled down. As Ganondorf continues to glitch out. Oh my goodness! Kick to the spine as Ganondorf rolls out of the ring. And now he may be glitching out entirely. Flareth, crossbody to the outside. Nintendo is trying to drag him back to the Switch. Bring him back. Snapmare onto the knee. Oh, but Ganondorf kip up. Ganondorf looking to get some offense here. Armless offense, perhaps, but look at this. Powerbomb position. Oh, onto the barricade, and that broke the table. His existence in this universe is unstable, and look at this. A ground and pound on Flareth, but shoulders only. And now lifting the knee into the chest of Flareth. This is absolutely insane. But this matchup somehow, some way is still happening. Clips aren't enough. Flareth sent into the barricade. Somehow managing to hit right hands. Oh my goodness, the last time this happened, we were lucky that the match ended right after it began. But in this one, we are not so lucky. He's hitting Flareth with his tits. Oh, look at this, a DDT to the outside by Ganondorf. Kick to the gut now. Neck breaker. We are so lucky. You're right. You're right. Oh no! Oh, Ganondorf! Oh! Flareth manages to catch him in mid-convulsion and throws Ganondorf back into the ring here. I didn't think I would have to say mid-convulsion ever. But here we are. Going for the cover now. Trying to pin Ganondorf to the mat. It's enough! Flareth moves on!
Here is your winner, Girl Dynamite.
He's been freed. Look, there he is. He's better now. Take this man to the hospital. Oh. What the fuck, dude? Oh, this fucking game. And Street, you just post the video right now. No, we got it. We'll don't worry, it'll happen. That was so wonderful. Oh, that was so amazing. That was everything I wanted. That should have been the main event. Like, God damn, if I had known Ganondorf and Flareth would have put on a hell of a fight, then. Oh, whew. Okay. Well, we can't stop now. We still have qualifiers, baby. Whew, my goodness. My skin is clear, my crops are flourishing, my arms are across the room. Oh, man. Oh, what an end. I'm happy that happened on the final fucking shit. The final stream. The final event of ADW Season 2. God damn it. All right, here we go. Rest of the qualifiers shaking in his boots trying to outperform this. Yeah. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Whew. Oh, man. The next qualifier, the Trash Man, is going one-on-one with the leader and creator of the Game Awards himself, Jeff Keighley. This time it will be Falls Count Anywhere. And we are here with the Falls Count Anywhere matchup between the Trash Man and Jeff Keighley.
The following is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Making his way to the ring, representing the powers of pain. From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 222 pounds, Jeff Keighley.
I don't know what I did again. You missed quite a matchup, Mooney. But welcome in. Your match is still happening. It has not happened yet. Good fucking God.
And his opponent, representing the team from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 200.
Nice shot of the Trash Man camera guy.
Trashman Frank Reynolds.
Why is it always battles you're in? Are you secretly missing now? You're the bearer of the curse? Oh my, oh my. Well, as we get set for this next matchup, here we go. Trash Man versus Jeff Keighley in a Falls Count Anywhere matchup. Trash Man immediately taking control here. Knife edge chop and now bending the leg across the middle rope. Eastern Shore of Cinnabar Island. And now Trash Man looking to overpower Jeff Keighley with a belly-to-belly. These are WrestleDongia 3 qualifying matchups. You get a guaranteed spot in WrestleDongia 3. What on earth is Jeff Keighley doing here? What the hell was that? Whatever it was effective. That scared the hell out of me. Jackie walked in and terrified me, but look at this. Oh! Spinning facebuster there from Trash Man Frank Reynolds. And now looking for a powerbomb position. A powerbomb to Jeff Keighley. And this is Falls Count Anywhere. The referee is only there to count the pinfall and nothing else. Dropkick to Frank Reynolds, the Trash Man himself. Keighley stomping down on Trash Man, but a kick to the side of the head as Trash Man looks to get back into the ring. And now a bear hug from the Trash Man. Look at this. And back elbows from Jeff Keighley as he looks to escape a head scissors. Oh, but look at this, a victory roll, and we could have a quick matchup here. Not quite. Trash Man sent into the corner. but completely blocks Jeff Keighley's dropkick there. Turning around. Oh, a bit of emerald flosion there from the trash man, but a kick to the side of the head. Sippy time. Keighley with a textbook suplex there on the trash man. The winner of this moves on with a guaranteed spot in the WrestleDongia 3 tournament. Half Nelson suplex, I think Jeff Keighley was looking for, but trash man reversed. Oh, and what a clubbing clothesline. Right hand from trash man as these two fight on the outside. Kick to the top of the head there. And now Keighley, look at this. Oh, looking for the Keighley clutch. The Keighley clutch on the outside. Locked in tight, but trash man manages to fight out. Back elbow to the side of the head. Trash man feeling the crowd's energy, feeling the crowd's love here, as these two fight to see who will move on and get a guaranteed spot in WrestleDongia 3, and who will be moved into the random selection pool, as trash man just kicks Jeff Keighley into the barricade, and now a bear hug again locked in. Could Jeff Keighley tap out right here? The get off the stage music is playing. Back elbows again as Jeff Keighley escapes the bear hug. This is a Falls Count Anywhere match. No disqualification, no count out. The referee's there to count the pinfall or submission. Look at this. Going for a Hurricanrana. Jeff Keighley stops the trash man. The strength of Jeff Keighley. I don't know that any of us expected that one, but the trash man pushes Jeff Keighley off after the powerbomb. Dropping the elbow across the forehead of Keighley there. Now the trash man throws Keighley back into the ring. Now, top rope. Oh no. Feeling the crowd's energy. But it's not wise to turn your back on your opponent here, especially for this long. Trash man feeling very confident. Could be looking for the end of this matchup, perhaps. Oh, look at this. A crossface to Jeff Keighley. And of course, rope breaks do not matter, as this is Falls Count Anywhere. Clothesline from Jeff Keighley, and quickly the pendulum swings the other way. Trash man back to his feet, ducks underneath the clothesline, shoulder tackle. And another shoulder tackle. Look out, looking for that back suplex. Oh, and the trash man, he's ready. He's going for the cover. Not enough, Jeff Keighley powers out. That last match was something. Trash man, though, looking to put this away quickly, perhaps. Kick to the gut. Powerbomb position. And the last ride powerbomb, taking out the trash. Here's the cover, shoulders are down. No, Keighley powers out. Keighley rolling out of the ring, but that is not going to be much of a breather. This matchup is Falls Count Anywhere, which means the competitors can win on the outside. Keighley was, or rather trash man was going for a stomp to the back of the leg, and Keighley managed to reverse. And a clothesline as Keighley is looking to take back control. I don't know what Keighley had in mind there, perhaps a reverse STO, but trash man had it scouted. Chop across the face as these two continue to brawl on the outside. Fisherman hook and a fisherman suplex. And Keighley perhaps playing a little bit to the crowd, perhaps a little too much, I would say. Lifting trash man back to his feet here. Half Nelson suplex, and that dropped the trash man right on his head. Keighley realizes it, goes for the cover. Leg is hooked on the outside, and trash man powers out. He's advertising the Game Awards. Summer Games Fest later this summer. And another fisherman suplex. And now a forearm strike to the trash man. Jeff, when are you going to give us the Minecraft movie? Chose not to debut it here at Living Dongerously. Truly a tragedy as the Trash Man takes a page out of Jeff Keighley's book. Kick to the gut. And now look at this. Gut wrench, perhaps? Oh, and Keighley. Very clever, very smart. Reverse DDT, and Trashman is sent back into the ring. Keighley soon to follow, but Trashman back to his feet. We just forego bingo cards and smooch instead. Wow. Oh, back suplex on the outside. As Keighley continues the assault on the Trashman. Trashman thrown back into the ring. And now looking for a suplex, and he hits it. Both these competitors fighting for a guaranteed spot in WrestleDongia 3, where the loser will get selected, or rather thrown into the random selection pool to fill out the rest of the spots. Not guaranteed a spot. Northern Lights suplex from Jeff Keighley. And that WrestleDongia 3 bracket spot can mean a lot. Keighley's signature move is the Keighley clutch. As Keighley sends Trashman into the middle, or into the top turnbuckle. Power slam, and what's Keighley got in mind here? Oh, perhaps nothing. Perhaps waiting to set up. Oh, perhaps looking for the Canadian Destroyer. That is also a signature move of Jeff Keighley. Oh, and it's not enough. Trashman quickly gets back to his feet and recovers. Canadian Destroyer not enough to take out the Trashman. Oh, and a brainbuster this time from Jeff Keighley. And now Keighley beckoning Trashman to his feet on the outside. What's Keighley got in mind here? Suicide dive through the middle rope. And now talking perhaps trash to Trashman. That felt weird to say. Talking trash to the Trashman before stomping a mud hole in him. And now pounding down with right hands on the face. Lifting his opponent back to his feet. A kick to the gut, though. And now again looking for that fisherman suplex. This time Trashman reverses into a small package. Oh, and Keighley just gets out. And now Trashman sends Keighley flying across the floor, but Keighley with an arm wrench, sending the Trashman down. Oh, was looking for something, but a half-hatch suplex there from Jeff Keighley. I don't know why he has that taunt. It's so goofy, but I love it. Right hands to the face of the Trashman. And another one. Knife edge chop. And now what's Keighley got in mind here? Oh! Just pulling Trashman down, slamming the back of his head onto the padding. And now again stomping down. Oh, and a kick right to the top of the head. Kick to the gut. And again, fisherman's suplex on the outside. And these two just continuing to brawl here. Oh, I thought Trashman was going face first into the corner post, but not quite. Oh, but look out. Keighley looking for the Keighley clutch on the outside. He's got it locked in tight. Is it enough for the Trashman to tap out? Referee's in position, a strange position, but a position nonetheless. And a back elbow to the side of the head. Trashman sends Keighley into the barricade. Oh, and face first into the top of the barricade there. Now looking for a gut-wrench slam, and the Trashman hits it. And now goes for the cover. Is it enough to put Jeff Keighley away? No, not yet. Trashman now sending Keeley into the barricade with a kick and then sending him across the floor there. Trashman and Jeff Keeley fighting it out for a spot in WrestleDongia 3, but again, here comes the Keeley clutch on the Trashman. Again, locked in tight, wrenching back. Is it enough for the Trashman to tap out? Not quite. Another back elbow. But surely the damage has been done. Keeley may look for a third Keeley clutch to try and lock in. Electric chair position. Keeley looking to fight out of it. Hopefully. Good luck, Dev. Kick to the gut. Trashman fighting back out of it. And now looking for a gut wrench. And again, Keeley fights out of it. And just reversal after reversal after reversal. Speaking of reversal, a reverse DDT from Jeff Keeley. Neither competitor can seem to get anything going here. Oh, but Trashman, I think, is resorting to something else. Steel chair has been introduced into the matchup, but Trashman choosing not to use it. I don't know how wise of a decision that is. Another reverse DDT on the outside. That steel chair has now been introduced. Will it play a part in the resolution of this match as Keeley just pounds away on the Trashman? Shoots the half, hooks the leg. Referee rushes to get in position. That's the awkward thing with these Falls Count Anywhere matches. Sometimes the referee can't get in position. As Trashman kicks out at 2. And now a striking combination from Jeff Keeley sends Trashman to the mat. Or rather, to the floor. As this fight continues onwards. Winner, of course, gets a spot at WrestleDongia 3. Loser gets thrown into the random selection pool. WrestleDongia 3 likely to take place this April. A clubbing clothesline from the Trashman. Signaling the start of Season 3 of ADW. Oh my goodness! A Michinoku driver from the fireman's carry position, but not enough. Stomping down on the face of Jeff Keeley as the Trashman, likely starting to get a little bit tired of this matchup. Stomp after playing to the crowd a bit now. Now a neck wrench. Twisting that neck. Spun that man around his body like a hula hoop, exactly. Now Trashman looking for some more hardware. That's a kendo stick in hand this time. Oh! Right across the chest of Jeff Keeley. Oh, and a twisting move. That one's called Drift Away. And here's the cover. Leg is hooked. Sure. Fuck it. That's a win, baby. The Trashman is our winner.
Here is your winner, Trashman Frank.
That is not what I expected to see. I don't know why it changed pin positions halfway through, but the Trashman moves on with a guaranteed spot in WrestleDongia 3. What the fuck? What is happening? I blame Ganondorf. Flair broke the arena. Beat him in the dick with a kendo stick once for instant victory, right? He deserves it. I'm just kidding. Oh, man. Flaireth definitely broke the arena. Well, as we get set to find out the final 2 guaranteed spots in WrestleDongia 3, we've got one hell of a matchup upcoming. It will be Nyx, not Shadow dropping Silk Song. Nyx will go one-on-one with Spampton himself in order to earn a spot in the WrestleDongia 3 tournament. This one is Extreme Rules. The idea of Spampton shaking like a chihuahua is... I hate that. Looking for you a great deal, and a brutal beating is waiting for you, correct. Here we go. Our second to last WrestleDonia 3 qualifier.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Colorado, weighing in at 208 pounds, the Falcon.
Just in time indeed. Nix, welcome in. You are set to take on Spampton in an Extreme Rules match where the winner gets a guaranteed spot at WrestleDonia 3. Nix making their entrance here. Looking for that guaranteed spot in the WrestleDonia 3 tournament. That is to occur this April. The winner of the WrestleDonia tournaments have always managed to get a title opportunity. For the first one, it was for the inaugural championship. The second one, there were 2 tournaments for the United States and the World Championship. But WrestleDonia 3's details have not quite been announced yet. Still, every competitor looking for a spot in that crowded bracket, including this man.
And his opponent from Sin City, weighing in at 218 pounds, Big Money.
Spampton making his entrance here. Looking for a spot in the WrestleDonia 3 tournament. In order to earn that spot, that guaranteed spot, he will need to defeat Nix in an Extreme Rules match. Anything goes, all weapons allowed. Tater is here! Recovering nicely after his attack, I hope. He gets a Pringle anyway. Well-earned Pringle. He want my food, damn. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Extreme Rules WrestleDonia 3 qualifying match. What in the fuck is Spampton doing? Nix versus Spampton, and both competitors went for something and ended up with nothing. Kick to the chest from Spampton here. Kick to the head from Nix. Jawbreaker from Spampton as these two. Reversal after reversal, but Spampton with a takedown, surprisingly. And now right away looking for that equalizer against Nix. I don't know if a table is going to do exactly what Spampton wants. Maybe I'm wrong. A table introduced. Oh my goodness, what a slap from Nix. Dragon suplex there. Snapdragon suplex. And now Nix twisting around for an arm drag. And now Nix looking. Oh my, that's a sledgehammer, and Spampton saw it and immediately got it out of Nix's hands, and now Spampton's sledgehammer in hand. Oh, right to the gut of Nix. And this match has already turned extreme indeed. The hammer dropping down upon Nix. Finally, Nix managing to make Spampton drop it. Oh, and a DDT to the floor. And you have to think, even outside of the WrestleDonia 3 qualifiers, that the Extreme Rules stipulation may end up working in these competitors' favor. Depending on how they perform under the stipulation, perhaps earning a shot at the Extreme Championship is not out of contention. The Extreme Championship, of course, still to be defended tonight Mooney going one-on-one with Dr. Hakeem, the master of love. As Spampton delivers elbows to Nix, rather. Back elbow to the face of Nix, and Spampton again with sledgehammer in hand. A dangerous competitor with an equalizer, it seems. Spampton has taken control of this matchup, but Nix with a kip up quick. And again, Spampton delivers a shot, but not enough. Head scissors by Nix. Spampton out of the ring, and now Nix with sledgehammer in hand. Drops it, though, as Spampton enters the ring. Twisting back, Irish Whip rebound, and not enough. Spampton with a right hand sends Nix to the mat. And again, the hammer comes into play. And now here's the cover. Leg is hooked. Kick out at 1. Bosses have a learning curve. Spampton out of the ring, looking perhaps for a weapon. Nix quick to stop it. Forearm strike to the side of the head. And now Nix with sledgehammer in hand. Exiting the ring, but Spampton takes it away. And now Spampton. Nix makes Spampton drop the hammer. Kick to the gut now. Oh my goodness, what a neck breaker on the outside padding. His twitch just... Nix back into the ring now. Spampton lay motionless in the middle. Oh, and Nix stomping the kneecap down into the mat of Spampton. Kick to the gut now. And what is that maneuver? Interesting way to do a DDT. Nix up to the top rope. Oh my goodness, a coup de grace stomp from the top rope. And here's the cover. Leg is hooked and Spampton kicks out. Sledgehammer back in hand. Sledgehammer has been the favorite of both competitors. Nix using it to focus on Spampton's legs. That might be smart. Oh my goodness, what a drop kick from Spampton, though. Now Spampton again with hammer in hand. Here's the cover, leg is hooked. Is it enough after that shot with the sledgehammer? No. Nix kicks out at 2. Nix looking to avoid the sledgehammer, flying forearm off the springboard of the middle rope. And now here's the cover. These two looking for quick covers, looking to put this away for good. Spampton powers out at 2 again. Oh, and a stomp to the back of the arm there of Spampton. Oh my goodness, look at this. Almost an Argentine backbreaker, but Spampton managed to reverse it into a bulldog. Oh my goodness. Oh god, they're actually beating each other to death for real. Kick to the gut. What does Nix have in mind? DDT that completely turns Spampton over. And now Nix up to the top rope. Perhaps looking for that Phoenix splash. Nix hits it. Square in the torso. Goes for the cover. Leg is hooked. Is it enough after the beating of the sledgehammers? No. Nix can't believe it, but Spampton kicked out at 2. And now Nix beckoning Spampton back to his feet. Phenomenal forearm. And Nix again up to the top rope. A flurry of offense unmatched. Another Phoenix splash, and Spampton moved out of the way. Spampton with a clothesline. And another clothesline. That Phoenix splash could have ended this matchup right then and there. But Spampton had the wherewithal to move out of the way somehow. Hook of the leg now. And Nix kicks out. Oh my goodness, the hammer brought down across the head of Nix there. Oh, and look at that. Almost poking Spampton in the eye. Argentine backbreaker position here. Oh my goodness, what a driver. And I think that busted Spampton clean open, blood pouring out of that cut. What a head scissors by Spampton, though, and now raining down right hands on Nix. This matchup is very competitive so far. Spampton up to the top rope as Nix works back to her feet here. Spampton thinking better of it. You think he bleeds red or pixels? Nix into the ring now. Spampton waiting, lying in wait. Striking combination there. Nix fighting out of it. You can see the color from Spampton there. Going for an enziguri. Spampton rolled out of the way, or moved out of the way rather. Sends Nix into the ropes. Takes out the knee with a kick. That could limit Nix's high-flying ability now. Bringing down the sledgehammer over and over on that leg. And now focusing on the arm of Nix. Perhaps just going almost willy-nilly with it. Oh, and look at this. Tilt-a-whirl into an armbar. But is it going to be enough to make Spampton tap out? Fujiwara armbar locked in, and Spampton does manage to avoid. But is the damage done? Look at this. Again, Nix goes into the Fujiwara armbar. This time in the middle of the ring. Is Spampton going to be able to escape? No! Spampton taps out after the tilt-a-whirl Fujiwara armbar. And Nix gets a guaranteed spot in WrestleDongia 3.
Here is your winner, the Falcon.
Big shot confirmed. Nix went to that Fujiwara armbar after the Phoenix Splash wasn't enough. Went to it twice, and the second time smack dab in the middle of the ring. Spampton could not recover. Nix gets a guaranteed spot at WrestleDongia 3. They really just kept using that hammer, didn't they? That was insane. Goodness gracious. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this final WrestleDongia 3 qualifier will be our final one. If you excuse me, I need a full body cast, indeed. And if you missed it earlier tonight, the participants of this matchup were supposed to be the battle of former New Pearl Order members Tater and Salem. Unfortunately, that has not come to pass, as Tater was attacked backstage by an unknown individual. I have called upon the unknown individual to replace Tater in this matchup against Salem. So what was supposed to be Tater will now be that masked assailant. They will go one-on-one against Salem inside a steel cage where there will be no escape. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The no escape cage hanging over the ring. Earlier tonight, Tater was attacked by an unknown assailant.
The following is a steel
Earlier tonight, Tater was attacked by an unknown assailant that will be appearing tonight. I have heard backstage that whoever this is ready to fight against Salem. Salem, of course, formerly of the NPO before it was dissolved by system failure. Now looking for a spot in WrestleDongia 3. This was supposed to be a respectful match. A match between two former partners where the best man would win. That will not be the case tonight. Who is that? There's no way. There's no way!
And his opponent, from parts unknown, weighing in at 352 pounds, Leviathan.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think Leviathan has actually made it to ADW. A mix of shock, awe, and anger perhaps resonating throughout the crowd here in ADW Living Dongerously. Leviathan, after being scheduled for so many matches throughout ADW Season 2, finally making an appearance here at the very last moment. What is Lev's motivations for doing this? What does Lev have in store? All the connections that Lev has had in the fights against Todd Howard, Jeff Keighley. Lev finally moving into the ring themselves. And there's no way that Salem, of course, can plan for this. No one has seen Lev in the ring before. Just like the real Lev. And of course, I would be remiss to not mention the graphic Punished Leviathan. We are seeing a whole new side of Lev here. One that we may have never seen before. A true test here as this matchup gets underway. A no escape cage match. Salem and Leviathan. And we are underway, and right away you can see the size advantage does indeed go to Lev, but Salem off to a hot start after seeing his friend, his former teammate, get destroyed earlier tonight and thrown off the loading docks. But Lev quickly kicks off Salem. I better have a lovingly rendered ass. Now look at this. Oh, a clubbing blow right to the throat. I wholeheartedly agree. That would have been so funny. And a DDT to Salem. And Salem stunned after that shot to the throat, I think. And now raining down left hands upon Salem. This is a no escape cage match. The only way to win is pinfall or submission, and you cannot leave the ring on account of, you know, the steel cage. Oh, but look at this. What is this? Rolling through. Oh! What a move! That may be the fabled gay penis special, and Salem managed to kick out of it. The absolute strength of Lev here. And now both these competitors almost feeling each other out here. Salem going for a running knee. And goes for the cover here. Looking to take advantage of the momentary blip. There's no way Salem wins!
Here is your winner, the Outlaw.
I swear to God! Are you kidding me with this? Salem gets a guaranteed spot in the WrestleDonia 3 tournament out of nowhere! What was that, like 4 or 5 moves? No way! No way! Look, I have to be transparent here, right? I have to be transparent. None of these matches are planned. Not a single one is planned. I do not know who is going to win at the end of these matchups. That was complete and utter real. Like, I saw that Lev's shoulders were not moving after the 2 count, and I was like, there's no fucking way Salem just won. I am actually in shock. I could not have scripted that better if I wish I was able to script that. Oh my God. Does that beat the record? Was that the shortest ADW match? I'll have to check. All this build. Oh my God. Oh my God. Lev old by a cat. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go to a break. The WrestleDonia 3 we have been planning this debut for months. We have been like, it is time. We are like finally gonna do it here. And this is gonna be like a huge thing, and it's gonna be like actually a good match. No, Salem comes in, running knee, it's over. Holy shit. Oh my God. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go to a break. I will see you in 15 minutes around 6:30-ish as we continue with the rest of our matches for ADW Living Dongerously. Good fucking God. Hi, everybody. We're back. What in the goddamn has this stream been? We got 3 matches left. They're all championship matches. This has been an event. What a way to end season 2 of ADW. It's got everything you could ask for, really. Holy shit. Are we ready? I think we're ready. We'll see what happens. Holy shit. Holy shit. Ladies and gentlemen, your next contest is for the ADW Extreme Championship. Dr. Hakeem, the Master of Love, will be going one-on-one against the ADW Extreme Champion Mooney. This is, of course, an Extreme Championship match, which means it will be contested under Extreme rules.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match and is for the All Dongerously Extreme Championship.
I am actually extremely excited for the next game because I believe we get to choose ring announcers somehow. And there are 3 different ring announcers currently. And all love to Mike Rome, but after all the events we've done here in season 2 and season 1, because he was in the last one, it's gonna be nice to have a new voice doing our announcements. Dr. Hakeem making his entrance here, competing for the ADW Extreme Championship. Hakeem, underrated, I think, in ADW so far. He's placed in big moments, and he always manages to put up one hell of a fight. But we'll see if he'll be able to put up a fight against the current ADW Extreme Champion. Braun could not stand his gyrations. Holy moly. When Aubrey and I played It Takes Two, Braun every time the book showed up, hated him. So the moment Hakeem showed up in ADW, well, the first feud that Braun was in was Automod and ADW and Hakeem. And he won that feud, but Automod still comes back around and beats him up every so often, apparently, but only in chat. Mooney making her entrance here, the ADW Extreme Champion, looking to keep hold of that title in this Extreme Rules match. I don't know how I still have this. It's been quite a run so far.
Introducing the challenger from the Red Light District, weighing in at 219 pounds, Dr. Love. And his opponent from the city of Atlantis, weighing in at 225 pounds, he is the All Dongerously Extreme Champion, the Outsider.
I really hope we get different call names too in the next game. so I don't have to deal with certain ones. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be an Extreme Rules matchup. Anything goes, but you have to pin or submit your opponent inside the ring. Weapons are allowed, no holds are barred, and it is for the ADW Extreme Championship. Of course, this will have implications going into WrestleDongia 3. We still do not know which title or which titles the tournament will be for. So who the champion is going into that tournament will matter, as Hakeem hits a clothesline to Mooney to send her into the corner. But Mooney quick whips the leg, sends Hakeem to the floor, and now those devastating knee strikes to the side of Hakeem's head. Hakeem, of course, not well loved in ADW by the ADW fan base, but very skilled inside the squared circle. As Mooney goes up to the top rope, what is she thinking up here? Going for a splash, no, a knee drop across the face. And now the Extreme Rules will be coming into effect. Mooney, looking underneath the ring, finds a table and introduces it into the ring here, followed by kicks. And now Hakeem climbing to the other turnbuckle. And now Mooney taunting Hakeem from the other side of the ring. Oh, was going, I think, for a knee. But Hakeem managed to get his leg up, his foot up. Mooney now slamming Hakeem down into the middle of the ring and now pinning him on top of the table. Look at this. Kick out at 1. And now Mooney lifts Hakeem up to his feet. Irish whip rebound. Holy moly, I cannot say that. Irish whip rebound. And now kicks to the midsection from Dr. Hakeem here. Oh, followed by a ripcord clothesline. Oh, and Hakeem drops the knee right on the back of Mooney's head. Hakeem now looking for some hardware of his own, and the sledgehammer has been reintroduced. Irish weeb rebound. Oh! Honestly, it's funnier than Irish whip, so I'll take it. Mooney dropping the sledgehammer down on Dr. Hakeem. Much like we saw in our last Extreme Rules match earlier tonight, Hakeem laid out on the table, finally rolls out, and look at this. Oh, backbreaker from Hakeem, followed by a clothesline to the back of the head. And Mooney comes crashing down on the underside of that table. Whip into the ropes. Mooney ducks underneath, hops over with a leapfrog. And a German suplex. Hakeem does a full rotation, landing on his front. Mooney shoots the half, and here's the cover. Legs are hooked. Referee's in position. Kick out at 2. Sledgehammer in hand by Mooney. Right to the stomach. And now slamming down towards the face of Hakeem. Hakeem, though, with a right hand, makes Mooney drop the sledgehammer. Again with a backbreaker into the clothesline. Mooney, though, quickly back to the feet. Oh, look out. Hakeem's looking for the Billy Goat's curse. Locked in tight. Oh, but Mooney, quick, sweeps out the foot from underneath Hakeem. And now Hakeem. Oh! Mooney with a knee lift to the gut of Hakeem now. And the current Extreme Champion is feeling it tonight. Oh my goodness, what a power slam from Dr. Hakeem. Goes into the cover, both legs are up. Kick out at 2. DDT from a kneeling position. And now the hammer being brought to Mooney. Dropping it down. This night has been wild thus far. Hammer goes flying, single leg takedown by Mooney. And now goes for the cover. Is it enough? Is that single leg takedown enough? No. I would have lost my fucking mind. Just a single takedown and Hakeem is out. Just add on to it at this point. Steel chair in hand by Mooney as Hakeem exits the ring. Was threatening with it, but Hakeem, quick neck breaker on the outside. Dr. Hakeem, the master of love. and collaboration, fighting for his first championship in ADW. Oh, DDT, a finalist in the first WrestleDongia tournament, but ended up losing the championship opportunity to be the inaugural champion to Flareth back in season 1. What a backbreaker by Hakeem, though, and here's the cover. Leg is hooked as Mooney introduced a baseball bat kick out at 1. Mooney, though, has fended off challengers of all sorts for her Extreme Championship. Will that continue tonight in this Extreme Rules matchup? Blocks the strike from Hakeem, sends him against the ropes, and now sledgehammer in hand. I thought she was going for the baseball bat. Sledgehammer almost to the thigh of Dr. Hakeem there, and now rolls him over, and here's the cover. Is that enough? What is this fucking game, dude? Mooney retains the ADW Extreme Championship.
And still, all Dongerously, Extreme Champion, the Outsider.
That sledgehammer must have hit Hakeem in the dick because he was down for 3, and Mooney is the Extreme Champion going into Season 3. This fucking shit is fantastic. Yippee. Thank fuck the book is dead. That was for Brent. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we only have 2 matchups remaining tonight. Setting the bar high for Season 3, are we? I think so. Holy moly. Good lord. What is this fucking shit, dude? What is this? This is so good. I just gotta check something here before we get going into this next matchup. I went to the wrong place. Season 3 is bound to be something once we get into it, I think. So much planned, so many interesting things to experience, but holy moly. Season 2 is not disappointing with the final event, I think. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The United States Championship is on the line. Pepino will be going one-on-one against the United States champion Zora for the U.S. title.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the All Dongerously United States Championship.
Pepino making his entrance here, a worthy challenger to the United States Championship. Determining who will be the U.S. champion going into WrestleDongia 3. No details about the tournament have been announced just yet. But considering last year's change where there were 2 tournaments that ended in one event, we could see something like that again. Of course, carrying this momentum into WrestleDongia 3 means that you will be the champion that others might be gunning for as we enter ADW Season 3. Pepino, challenging for championships is something that he is used to. Challenging for the Extreme Championship a few events ago, challenging for the Tag Team Championship, and now for the United States Championship. But in order to be a United States champion, you've got to go through Zora. Might not have won debut Indy at the VGAs, but can he win the belts? We will see. We will see indeed. The United States Championship is on the line. One-on-one normal match rules, which feels like a stipulation of its own here, considering how many stipulations we have had thus far tonight. Ending off Season 2 with a bang, of course. Still to come is the World Championship triple threat matchup. But Pepino versus Zora must happen first.
Introducing the challenger from New York, weighing in at 275 pounds,
Smooth Operator Pepino. Sop.
And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 219 pounds, he is the All Dongerously United States Champion, the Living Legend.
U.S. Championship on the line. One-on-one matchup here. All ADW promotional rules apply. 20 count on the outside. Disqualifications. You know the drill. That is what it's all about. The United States Championship. As we get set to go underway, Pepino one-on-one with Zora. Bell has rung Zora immediately with a back elbow right to the face of Pepino. I think that caught Pepino way off guard. And now focusing on the arms of Pepino there. That was quite a start to this matchup. Oh, and dropping the elbow across the top of the head. Pepino finally gets back to his feet here. Belly to belly. Spine first onto the ring. Pepino lifts Zora up here. Drops the hand, kick to the gut. Now Pepino, perhaps almost feeling out his opponent, but I don't think that was wise. Zora with the knee to the gut as Pepino looks to avoid, back to his feet. And look at this, an STO standing that time. Bending the arm before slamming it. Oh, just like that. Zora now up to the top rope. Pepino on the outside. What you got in mind? Drop kick from the top. A missile drop kick. And now focusing again on the arm of Pepino. Pepino known for using the grand uppercut. Zora perhaps looking to mitigate the damage that uppercut could do. Pepino looking to shoulder tackle, but Zor went underneath the bottom rope and managed to avoid. Pepino avoids the STO. And now Alabama slam position. And Pepino with the Alabama slam. Pepino blocks the strike. Zor goes for a collar and elbow, and Pepino breaks it. Pepino now sending Zor against the rope, but a back elbow. Lifted knee to the gut there. I think just being thrown like that would fix me. What a clothesline from Pepino. And now the momentum firmly on Pepino's side here in this United States matchup. Elbow drop to the midsection. And now look at the power of Pepino. Deadlift gut wrench here into a suplex. Stomping down on the back. Oh, and a kick right to the top of the head. And now Zora looking to take control of this matchup here. They crash into one another in the middle. Strike turns Pepino around. Reverse DDT position. No, a reverse suplex. Pepino, though, quick back to his feet. I don't think Zora realized it. Oh, maybe she did. Kick to the gut now. Pepino being moved to the ropes. I don't know what Zora has in mind. Oh, look at this. Choking out Pepino over the top rope. Could take away the breaths that Pepino might need. What a shot. Kick right to the face. And now Zor looking to put this away, perhaps? No, focusing again on the arm. This time around. And now beckoning Pepino, but I don't think Pepino is in any rush to get back to his feet. Zor to the top rope now as finally Pepino begins to stir. And another missile drop kick from the top rope. And Zor thinks that might be enough. Leg is hooked. Here's the cover. No, Pepino powers out. Zor lifts Pepino up to his feet. And now look at this striking combination. Oh, look at that. A crotch chop as Pepino rolls out of the ring. Blocked the punch, and Pepino rolls back in quick. Zor soon to follow. Kick to the gut. And now lifting that knee. And Pepino is down. The momentum firmly on Zora's side in this matchup. One good move might do it. There's a standing STO again. Oh, but a kick to the side of the head. And Pepino looks to fight back into this thing. Going for a stomp. Moved out of the way. Oh, what a tackle by Zor. And now again focusing on the arm, looking to take away the effectiveness of that grand uppercut. And Zor thinks she might have done enough here. And again, Pepino powers out. Zor lifts Pepino back to his feet and now kicks to the gut. Look at this. Rapid kick. Oh my goodness. A kick right to the side of the head. Pepino might be out for good, ladies and gentlemen. No, he just managed to get the shoulder up. Zor taking firm control of this matchup. We could see the bite of the dragon here soon, or perhaps not. Looking for that wicked stepsister stomp here. Pulling it back, and there it is. Rolls over Pepino. Here's the cover. The leg is hooked. This could be it. No, again, Pepino powers out at 2. Kick to the spine of Pepino. And now Zor back to the top rope. What does she have in mind here? Going for a splash, and Pepino moved out of the way. Nobody home. Zor quickly back to her feet and again looking for that standing STO. Pepino's only had an answer for that once. And Zor has hit it 3 times so far. Oh, stomping down on the face, and that last one may have busted Pepino clean open. Lots of blood here tonight, but that just shows you how hard these wrestlers are fighting and how much this means to them as Zor hits a reverse suplex and goes for the cover. Leg is hooked. Pepino grabs the rope, though. Referee sees it, calls off the pin. Does Pepino bleed pizza sauce, I wonder? Rolls out of the way of that strike, but Zor catches him anyway. Oh, perhaps not. Fights out of it. And now Pepino dealing strikes of his own. Military press position. Oh, into a gut buster. And here's the cover. Leg is hooked, and Zor grabs the rope this time. Turnabout fair play here in this matchup. It did indeed say bald is beautiful. Double axe handle from Pepino, followed by another one. What's Pepino got in mind? Zor goes for a clothesline and misses. Diving clothesline from Pepino. Zor is stunned into the corner. Going for a punch, but Zor manages to get out of the way. Hip attack. And now lifting. Oh, Pepino up into an alley-oop powerbomb. Referee's in position for the cover. And a kick out at 2. Pepino out of the ring. Lying on his back. Zor on the top rope. Going for a splash. And again, nobody home. Pepino has had that move scouted. Gut wrench suplex from Pepino to Zor on the outside. Pepino looking to finally get back into this matchup here after that mistake. That rare misstep by Zor here. Oh, but Zor back to her feet as Pepino was playing to the crowd. Both competitors now standing. They approach one another. Pepino sends Zor into the corner. Going for a punch again. Again, Zor moves out of the way. Goes for a hip attack. This time, Pepino manages to move out of the way. Pepino into the ropes. Ducks underneath. Oh, a German suplex bridging. As Zor goes for the cover. No, kick out at 2. This time, middle rope for Zor. Going for a splash on the back of Pepino. This one hits. Foot got caught a little bit in the rope there, but back to normal now. Again, focusing on the arms of Pepino here. As extra thick as Pepino can counter this ass. Top rope again for Zor. Diving elbow drop to the spine. And now Zor beckoning Pepino perhaps to get up, but I think Pepino is starting to feel the effects of this matchup. Again, looking for that stomp. This one in the middle of the ring. This could spell the end of Pepino and his quest for the U.S. Championship. Shoulders are down. And it's over. Zora wins and retains the United States Championship.
Here is your winner, and still all Dongerously United States Champion, the Living Legend.
I'm gonna take him out for Italian after the show. Hell yeah. Zora still the United States Champion going into WrestleDongia 3. She will be carrying that belt into Season 3 of WrestleDongia and ADW. Why is this? I just noticed this is tilted. Okay, we're better now. To have whatever you want after Caesar Dwarf, honestly. What an event this has been thus far. After a vicious attack in the backstage area on Tater, starting this event off with almost a downer, I want to say. But coming back, and we have new tag team champions. Vicious and Delicious's reign has ended. I know a place for that. Absolutely. But ladies and gentlemen, we are here. We have made it through Living Dongerously. We are at the main event. The World Heavyweight Championship will be on the line. The leader of System Failure, Orion, will go against Macho Aubrey, the former ADW Tag Team Champion, and the ADW World Heavyweight Champion, Todd Howard. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The final match of ADW Season 2 is about to get underway.
The following contest is a triple threat match and is for the Dongerously World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing the challenger, representing System Failure from overseas, weighing in at 250 pounds, Orion.
Orion, well versed in submission maneuvers from his time as Black in System Failure. Loves to use that inverted clover leaf to end his matches. Will he be able to lock it in tonight on either Macho Aubrey or Todd Howard to become a two-time ADW World Heavyweight Champion? Oh my, Macho Aubrey with some new music tonight.
And introducing the challenger, representing Vicious and Delicious from Nutley, New Jersey, weighing in at 268 pounds, Mrs. Macho.
Macho Aubrey, of course, likely incensed after losing the ADW Tag Team Championships earlier tonight to System Failure. Beeb and London, two-time ADW Tag Team Champions now. And Macho Aubrey looking to claim a championship of her own here. A championship she officially won, I might add, will go down in the record books as an ADW World Heavyweight Champion. I think your cat is going to die. He very well might. Will go down in the record books as an ADW World Heavyweight Champion, but it was ripped away by Todd Howard and his timely Dong or Die cash-in. As we get set for the World Heavyweight Champion to arrive. Of course, the mask on his face due to that orbital fracture he suffered at the hands of Agent 47 and Spy in that backstage attack.
Representing the powers of pain from Allentown, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 219 pounds, he is the Dongerously Dongerously World Heavyweight Champion Todd Howard.
Todd Howard, though, making the most of his recovery and his opportunity with the Dong or Die briefcase and becoming the ADW World Heavyweight Champion. Cashing in on Macho Aubrey after her fight with Orion. Now, though, he has to answer for that in a triple threat matchup against Orion and Macho Aubrey. Will the champion come out on top this time? The odds are stacked against him. He does not even need to be pinned in order to lose the ADW World Heavyweight Championship. If Macho Aubrey pins Orion, or if Orion were to pin Macho Aubrey, then they would become champion and not Todd. Todd does not even have to be involved. He's gonna wear that mask for life now. No, not quite. Just for protection. Once he is fully healed, we'll remove the mask. But orbital fractures can take their sweet time. Still, he has been medically cleared to compete here tonight in this triple threat matchup. The bell has rung. We are underway. The ADW World Heavyweight Championship on the line in this triple threat matchup. And right away, Macho Aubrey going for Orion, dropping him on the top rope, leaving Todd Howard to come in with a Thez press. And now Todd Howard looking to take advantage of Macho Aubrey focusing on Orion in the start of this matchup. And look at this, a double team. Oh, but Macho Aubrey moves out of the way of the knee lift. Throws Todd Howard into the corner. Oh, but Orion catches her with a head scissors. Standing Phoenix splash there. But now look at these punches from Todd Howard on Orion. Alliances do not last in triple threat matches. Thez press into the ground and pound on Todd Howard. And of course, this is a triple threat match. As you can see, Orion grabbing some hardware. A kendo stick in hand. There is no disqualification in triple threat matches. Macho Aubrey makes Orion drop it quick. And now a pump handle position. Oh, a patella brainbuster. Macho Aubrey shoves Todd Howard out, looking for that running headbutt. Did not manage to land it. Russian leg sweep from Todd Howard. Orion went for a drop kick and missed, and triple threat matches are always very, very chaotic. Todd Howard and Orion, the only two left in the ring, as Todd Howard wraps Orion up into a sleeper hold. Jawbreaker, though. And Orion manages to escape. Macho Aubrey re-enters the ring as these two continue to fight here. Reverse DDT from Todd Howard to Orion. And now, oh, I don't think Macho Aubrey saw Todd Howard running up on her. She was going for the kendo stick, and Todd Howard hit her with a neck breaker. Twisting back, and a Russian leg sweep on Macho Aubrey again. The current ADW World Heavyweight Champion fighting for his title here tonight. Another Thez press and raining down the right hands on Macho Aubrey. Whoever pins some or submits someone first will be the winner. Exactly. Macho Aubrey, oh, bridging German suplex to Orion. Todd Howard breaks it up. And of course, Macho Aubrey, with the size advantage here in this matchup, slams Todd Howard down. And Todd Howard rolls out of the ring for a breather, but Orion now rolls through with a Hurricanrana. Here's the cover. Kick out at one. And now Todd Howard, oh, reverse, again, another Russian leg sweep, rather, on Orion. Shoulder tackle now. Springboard clothesline from Orion. I don't know how that managed to hit, but it sure did. And now Orion focusing on the leg of Macho Aubrey here, slamming the knee down into the mat. Todd Howard sent into the ropes by Orion. Orion ducks underneath. What a drop kick! That completely folded Todd Howard. Todd Howard, though, fighting as best he can here as Macho Aubrey looks to recover on the outside. Focusing on the arms. Todd Howard motioning for something. I think Macho Aubrey was going for Todd Howard, but Orion was in the way. Russian leg sweep again from Todd Howard. Oh, this time Macho Aubrey catches Todd Howard unawares with the Thez press. I didn't realize how many people in this matchup liked the Thez press, but a victory roll from Todd Howard. Orion rushes in to break it up. And now Orion moving Todd Howard to the ropes. Oh, a leg lariat from the back to Orion from Macho Aubrey, and now stomping down on the elbow. Todd Howard, though, quick, another Russian leg sweep. He has loved using that, and it has been effective thus far. Orion and Macho Aubrey left in the ring here as Todd Howard rolls out to recover. Twisting neckbreaker into a splash from Orion, and here's the cover. Going for a super kick, did not get all of it there. Macho Aubrey fighting out of whatever Todd Howard had in mind. It can be rough. You got to pick your timing perfectly. Orion going for a flying something, did not hit it. Here's a suplex from Macho Aubrey, and now Orion and Macho Aubrey again going at it. Oh, what a DDT from Orion. Clubbing blow to the back of the head. And now kicks to the chest. Oh, sweeping out the legs from underneath Orion, but Orion with a kip up back. Oh, and look at that, a neck breaker. Orion sends Todd Howard off the apron, focusing his efforts on Macho Aubrey here. And now Orion up to the top rope. Todd Howard playing to the crowd. Shooting star press. Orion was going for a cover, but Todd Howard got in the referee's way. The referee could never count one. Orion with a hip toss there on Todd Howard as these two continue to fight. Tilt-a-whirl into a Fujiwara armbar. Macho Aubrey there to break it up, though. Macho Aubrey sent into the corner by Orion somehow. As Orion again focusing on the legs of Macho Aubrey, looking to take away that size advantage that she has on both competitors here. What in God's name? Oh, a jumping neck breaker there from Todd Howard. And now going for the cover. Orion meant to break it out. Oh, look at that. Todd Howard was trying to use the ropes as leverage. A dirty pin, we call that. A leg lariat there from Orion to Macho Aubrey. And Macho Aubrey, unfortunately, has not really been able to get anything going in this matchup so far. Likely still reeling from that ADW Tag Team Championship loss. Orion rolling through, sweeping out the leg from underneath. Todd Howard, though, with kendo stick in hand. Oh, but a springboard forearm from Orion. Going for the cover. Macho Aubrey breaks it up quick. Macho Aubrey sent into the corner by Orion. Now Orion's got a plan here. Up to the top, springboard top rope, looking for an arm drag, sends Macho Aubrey across the ring. And now Todd Howard and Orion, the two left in the ring. Oh, was going for a head scissors. Todd Howard was ready, looking for the stump puller there. And now Todd Howard going for a cover. I think Macho Aubrey looking to introduce some steel steps into the ring as Todd Howard continues to beat down on Orion inside the ring. Why am I doing this? Orion again in the way of Macho Aubrey here. Oh, but not for long. Back body drop there from Macho Aubrey to Todd Howard. Kick to the midsection from Todd Howard as these two continue to fight inside the ring. Orion back up inside the ring. And look at this, an unlikely alliance here. Oh, a backbreaker, double backbreaker from Todd Howard and Macho Aubrey to Orion. Macho Aubrey stunned on the ropes as Todd Howard and Orion continue to fight. Oh, and a jumping leg lariat again from behind. Kick to the face there from Orion. And now he spots the kendo stick as Todd Howard rolled outside. Orion not about to let Todd Howard get any sort of reprieve there. A shot from a kendo stick and a big boot from Todd Howard to finally make him drop it. Your cat arrived for the final match. Let's go. Todd Howard and Macho Aubrey arriving on the other side of the ring for their scheduled fight for some reason. I don't know why they both walked completely the other side, but here we are. Oh, a dropkick to Orion doesn't take him down. I don't think she got all of it. But now powerbomb position. Both arms up, perhaps looking for that J driver, and she hits it. The Macho Aubrey again looking for these stairs. Stairs in hand. Oh, and a drop kick to the knee. Todd Howard, Macho Aubrey, and Orion all fighting on the outside here. Neither of them can get the other in the ring. This is, of course, not a Falls Count Anywhere matchup. So these competitors must make it back into the ring in order to win this matchup. And again, Macho Aubrey looking for that J driver here. Oh, and hits it again. Todd Howard, though, lying in wait. I don't know that Macho Aubrey cares too much this time. Completely focusing on Orion here, but finally throws Orion away as Macho Aubrey is sent into the ring by Todd Howard. Todd Howard now introducing some stairs into the ring, or tried to. Macho Aubrey rushing out, grabbing Todd Howard and throwing him into the ring. And this match is a smorgasbord of fun. Absolutely insane. Macho Aubrey focusing on the arm of Orion on the outside there. Todd Howard picks up the stairs in the ring. I don't know who he thinks he's going to use them on. Perhaps the referee, but Todd Howard, though, oh, went for a flying forearm. Todd Howard blocked. And you can just block. Todd Howard sent back into the ring by Macho Aubrey. Macho Aubrey was looking perhaps for some more stairs, did not see them there. Slamming the back of Todd Howard's head into the ring. Kick to the midsection. That after everything that has happened tonight, honestly, there's no normalcy left. Todd Howard blocks the strike, delivers a strike of his own. Orion enters the ring now. Oh, Macho Aubrey sent into Orion. They crashed into one another. Todd Howard taking advantage with that neck breaker. Todd Howard sent into the corner there, lifting up. What does Orion have in mind here? Up to the top rope. Oh, we might see a standing Spanish fly from the top rope. Orion hits a standing Spanish fly. And Macho Aubrey taking advantage of that big move. Focusing on Orion here as Todd Howard rolls out to recover. Oh, but look at the strength of Orion. A back body drop from a powerbomb position. Macho Aubrey sent into the corner. And there goes Orion. And Todd Howard takes a spot with a clothesline. Steel chair in hand for Orion here. Oh, cracks it over the top of Todd Howard's head. Todd Howard takes out Orion with a knee drop kick before turning his attention back to Macho Aubrey. Oh, and a kick right to the side of Orion's head. And Macho Aubrey perhaps looking for that submission that won her the title in the first place. Wrenches back, but Orion fights out of it. Right hands to the face. As Orion fights out of the clothesline and sends Macho Aubrey into the corner himself. Stops Orion from grabbing the chair somehow. Powerbomb position again, looking for that J driver once more. Oh, and again she hits it. This time in the ring. And now Macho Aubrey climbing up to the top rope, perhaps looking for that sleep drop. Oh, she missed! She may have landed a headbutt on Orion, and that may have absolutely actually killed him the way he's laying down right now. Oh, went for 2 chairs. And Macho Aubrey rolls out of the ring. I think Todd Howard looking to take advantage of the fact that Orion might actually be dead here, and he does. Todd Howard is the winner of this matchup after Orion gets absolutely drilled by that sleep drop headbutt, and Todd Howard is going to be the World Heavyweight Champion moving in to ADW Season 3. Somehow, some way, he survived the triple threat, taking advantage yet again. Good fucking God. We'll have our medical professionals check on Orion after this matchup, but ladies and gentlemen, it just works. I'm so sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of ADW Season 2. Todd Howard retains the ADW World Heavyweight Championship in a triple threat matchup. I love you all. Thank you so much for supporting ADW and everything that it stands for. We will be back sometime in April with WrestleDongia 3. More information to come out as we get closer and closer. Thank you all so much. And I hope you have a wonderful night. I love you all. Please take care. Bye!